Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Have you ever thought about what the sexiest feature about your partner is, or somebody that you've known in the past? You might be surprised to find out that the sexiest feature about that person is actually their confidence. If you think about it, I mean, you've all heard stories about, people who've gotten together, and sometimes, the person that they're with isn't like GQ smooth, or she's not model, America's Next Top Model or whatever. And the thing, they're always like, there's just something about that person. It's just something about that person. And that something about that person is confidence in a certain area that that other person finds attractive, right? So if I think a perfect example of this would be, I don't know if you guys watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but there's that one character Boyle, right? And he's a character that I don't think any woman could really see themselves like connecting with or going out with or being like, "Oh yeah, that's my guy." But Boyle's special thing, the thing that he connected with most is food. Like he's a foodie. And in the latest episode, like he meets this girl and she's like a complete foodie too. And so his confidence in food allowed her to see a different side of him. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, the science of success. And success extends into all areas of life. And so just know that, you know, complete comprehensive success is success in your business, success in your home life, and success in, you know, just general love. And it doesn't matter if you're with a partner or not. You know, loving yourself is equally important as loving somebody else. So I want you guys to I want you guys to test it out, okay? Right? We're talking about the science of success this week, right? So, excuse me while I just scroll down a little bit because I wanted to make sure that I give you guys the complete way to test this out, right? I wrote everything out so that you guys would have it. So here's the thing. Um, when we go out there, um, we come from two different angles, and it can only be two different angles. Emotion come in one side or another, and it's either inspiration or desperation. And so definitely we want to get to that place of inspiration, which then attracts, better, more positive things into our lives. Um, One of the things that we want to definitely make sure that we're doing is that we're being open to new opportunities, right? We don't want to cut people off before we get to know them, and we want to be open to the experience of getting to know that person. Secondly, we want to leave expectations out at the door, right? Don't don't open yourself up to a new opportunity and then shut off just because, let's say, the person didn't bring you roses, or she didn't go all out and wear, some special dress or something like that. You know, those are all little minor things. What we're trying to do is connect with people at the base level, right? We're trying to see if we want to see if they're attractive to us. So we want to know if there's a confidence about them that we can connect with and that turns us on, essentially. That magneticism, right? That sparkle, whatever. Um, the other thing is, always go into things with your most honest and truthful self. Okay, this is the way that you connect with somebody. If you're putting on, a face, oh, I hate to be like this, but it's like if you're not Miss, I want to do my hair every single day type person, like going out and being like to the 9 or 10, that's not you. Then maybe you just want to step it up to like a 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Don't step so far out of yourself to give people unreasonable expectations about yourself either. Okay? Allow that person to be themselves. And you might be wondering, how do you do that? You do that by allowing that person to talk and express themselves. They're going to let you know what's interesting to them and what things are going on in their life. And all you have to do is sit back and listen. Let them tell their story and see if it's something that you want to listen to. Um, and at the end of the day, yeah, if it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, It's fine, right? You just had an experience. And the whole thing about experiencing new things is to figure out what it is that you want in your life, right? So many times I talk to people. I started at the beginning of this week talking about a coworker of mine who was applying for a job, right? Well, she has 4 different opportunities that she can, avail herself to. But when I asked her the simple question, what do you want? She couldn't answer it. So only through our experiences do we know exactly what it is that we want. It was only through going through my previous relationship and going through my divorce that I was able to see what I wanted in my husband. You know what I mean? So I knew what I wanted out of a relationship. I knew what I needed out of another person. And when I met my husband and those things were right there, obviously that's exactly what I wanted. No, I didn't write it down on a sheet of paper, must be X tall, must have blah blah or whatever. It's the general it's the general things that you need in your life that you need to be focusing on, not a single person. Okay? So I hope this helped you, and I hope that you guys have a happy Valentine's Day and take my advice to heart and share your story. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Bye.